The historic village at Allaire, once known as the Howell Iron Works, was founded by James P. Allaire in 1822. Today, it is run by a non-profit organization that maintains the buildings and keeps the history alive for the community.
Allaire is a magical place, and the fact that it started in the 1830s and still exists in 2026, original grounds, original buildings, it offers so much to the community, not only history, but where we created things, where we made things, and especially for New Jersey, right on the Jersey Shore, all the natural resources that it had for James P. Allaire to create what he did in the Industrial Revolution. It really is a magical place that not only is a legacy, but it is something for so many people to enjoy for generations. And I think that's the beauty of it. It's generations that have enjoyed Allaire, not just 10 years ago or 20 years ago. You hear grandparents come here and say, I was here as a kid, and I love that my grandchildren come here. So it created connection. And I think the word for Allaire is connection.
And Allaire is a really interesting place because this is where not only where we had Native American communities in the early indigenous period of time, but then we also had the colonists come and harvest the property to use sawmills on the property. And then later on, the ironmongers arrived to make this site into the largest industrial iron-making site in the state of New Jersey in the 1830s, and that person was James P. Allaire. So I think it's important for people to come here. We have over 500,000 visitors a year. We have 8,000 school children that come every year on group tours. And I think it's a powerful, impactful message that, that many people visit this historic site. But I think people can come here, get immersed into the history, see activities of what would have happened back in the early 19th century, and not only that, make a connection from the past to the present. And hopefully if they learn from the history, will that make them better decision maker for the future, and hopefully that'll make them a leader. We've often seen, relationships blossom in terms of visitors becoming volunteers, and then the volunteers becoming members, and the members becoming donors.
The volunteers here are absolutely necessary. One, because they can serve as mentors to young people who come and visit us, and two, because we couldn't function without them. The volunteers in this community are so talented. They have such creativity. They are willing to learn the trades and the skills of people from the 1800s. And that's just priceless for us, because you really, really need to have people who have a feeling for that and who can say with their passion to other people, this is my passion, and this is why it should be your passion as well. And we're willing to teach anybody who wants to come and learn all of these crafts from the past. And people have found real meaning in it, and real interest in making some of these crafts their hobby, and some of them have even made it their life's work. I'm thinking particularly of one blacksmith who came who had never blacksmithed before. And from what he learned here, he now owns and operates a forge. He went on to actually quit his full-time job and become a full-time blacksmith and instructor. I mean, that's the kind of things that can happen here.
The volunteers and the staff, and although the staff is small, they are the heartbeat of Allaire Village. They are the ones who fight every day to keep us going for generations to come. And if it weren't for the volunteers that started this in the 1950s, this isn't just recent volunteers. This has been, again, generations of volunteers who have given the most precious gift of life, which is time. And they come every weekend, rain or shine. They've become family. It really is a village.
I've been working in here at Allaire for almost 3 years. I've gotten a lot of awesome people here, blacksmithing, doing all this kind of stuff. It kind of kind of a dream realized being actually here doing this kind of stuff. So it's really a great experience and opportunity to be able to do what I do here.
Well, I retired. This will be my fourth year here at the Village, and I always have loved American history and history in general, but specifically American history. And I grew up in a little town of Farmingdale, not too far from here, and I was always enamored by Allaire Village. I used to come here with my folks, and we used to do some camping here locally. And it was just kind of serendipitous that after retirement, that a job became available, and I found this place. So I'm very, very lucky and blessed to have it. Well, you know, and I didn't know it was as special as it is, but the place is very serene to me. It's very tranquil. It's a beautiful, beautiful park that the state has here. And again, loving American history. It's very unique because all of our buildings here are original. What I really like about it is the people that I work with. You know, everyone is very much interested in American history, specifically Mr. Allaire. Well, socially, I think it's really because all they're like-minded people. And what I really, really appreciate is that since I'm a little bit older, knowing that this is going to be sustainable because that next generation is coming in because they love American history as much as I do. So I think that's really special that younger generation is kind of picking up the baton where the older generation has left it off, and it's not going to be lost. And it's very, very important that it is not lost.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing as the executive director that I can see, whether it's coming for craft shows, flea markets, ducky derbies, or the historical fall festivals, lantern tours, Christmas, people have a smile on their face and they learn a little bit about history, and hopefully they become educated in the past so they become better leaders of tomorrow.
And you have either a senior citizen or a little child or someone come up after an event and say, "This was wonderful. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Please keep doing what you're doing." It's like they fill your cup.
And we look for people with a passion who want to be part of a community because we still are a community. And that's what's really special, because the Howell Works was a community of people, and we still are building a community here.
Yeah, the historic village at Allaire. I'm sorry. All right, here we go.
I'm actually going to go over here. So
Yeah, there you go.
there we go.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, that was easy.